Skimsy, the producer.
Conference, you're going to see a lot more of each other. So, big welcome. We are today joined by Uncle Sunny. At least I call him Uncle Sunny. He goes by Sunny the Solar Guy, climate activist for a few different organizations, Extinction Rebellion, the Climate Justice Starter Movement, and so many others. But a really passionate individual, somebody who's known Uncle Kathy, who's come from Lenasia as well. And he's here to join us to do a discussion as well with all of us around the climate issue. And after the screening, so the screening, just a quick intro, Uncle Sally, you probably will speak a bit more, but Greta was a young person like us, like you, Pinky, like us, Zizipo, who has taken charge and has left an international, global footprint around climate change and saying that we need to act on it. We need to act very fast on it because time is running out. So we are here today. We hope that you take away some inputs so that even in your own communities you can start thinking about how do we use our skills, knowledge and ideas to change our communities first, to change ourselves, so that we can start developing sustainable models of living. Eco-conscious model of living where we don't rely only on consuming, and we also give back to the earth, we respect the earth and so on. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. I will chat a bit later with you guys about the program in December. And I know our activist school is also happening at the same time, so I'm going to be joining, Dauda might need your laptop, but I'll be joining that a bit shortly so that I can give input to the other youth joining there. Oh, okay, thank you so much. Uncle Sai, over to you.
Thank you very much.
That young people are going to save the world. But there is simply not enough time to wait.
The fallout from climate change.
The impacts could be catastrophic.
All of this with the global warming, it's a hoax.
It is the most pressing issue of our time.
You have to go to school.
When it came to the climate crisis, I saw my parents were just like everyone else. We weren't doing enough. For many years, people refused to listen to me. Children were very mean. But I don't care about being popular. I care about climate justice.
She felt she had to do something and she had to do it on her own.
Is climate change an issue that children like yourself should be concerned about?
You suffer of Asperger's syndrome.
I wouldn't say suffer from, but I have it. When I get interested in a subject, I become laser focused.
There's a real movement that's growing.
Greta comes up on stage, she speaks, and her words are devastating.
My name is Greta Thunberg, and I want you to panic. We are in the midst of a mass extinction. Time is running out. I I can't just sit there and watch her do all this for the environment and do nothing. We will be attaining the arts. We will keep on striking until they do something. We don't want to burn out.
I think you should especially be really careful.
I have been invited to the United Nations Summit, and since I don't fly, it's going to be a challenge. This is all wrong. I should be back in school, on the other side of the ocean. What we are doing now, future generations can't change. Despite all the beautiful words and promises, our political leaders have failed us.
Some people are so arrogant to think they can change climate.
She faces a really, really tough journey.
Nothing is happening, so we must do what we can. We will not stop until we are done.
You read a lot on climate.
A lot. I'm a nerd.
Solar panel. Can you please tell the rest of YouTube that I want a solar panel?
Yes, she won a solar panel for asking one of the most critical and good questions.
Yes.
I say good because it wasn't necessarily specifying what kind of question.
Let me tell you. So the question I asked was, what is the environmental cost of creating one solar panel? So I'd like to thank my mom for giving birth to me. Yeah, I won't thank the other person.
No, you must thank your sister for
I'm thanking my sister for giving me money for taxi, and I'm going to use the solar panel to charge my phone. So,
And the Qatar Foundation.
and then my Greta Foundation.
For the amazing screening.
For inviting me. And he's going to sponsor the next video. So. Skimzy, the producer. Skimzy, the producer.